I love it. It's so fluffy. Go, Fluffy. This is your name now. Your name is Fluffy. You're my Fluffy, and you are to be Fluffy. Go, Fluffy. Is that my... Hey, everybody, and welcome to LTV. Finally, plays Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Well, Monster Hunter World Iceborne Beta. The game isn't out yet. It's not out till the end of the week, but the beta is finally out. We actually got a beta on Xbox. Because I'm a scrub and I play Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation like most other people, so I play Xbox. So this is the first beta I've had access to. And I'm so excited to be able to play it. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. New tool, the Clutch Claw. Grapple onto monsters use weapon attacks. I've been saying for a long time that it'd be really cool if you had like a grapple on your slinger. I wonder if that's what that is. I'm assuming it's from your slinger. Yeah. Or fire off all your slinger ammo at once to stagger them. That sounds pretty cool. Play a video. Play a video. So what does it do? Yeah, that's just what I thought it was going to be. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm giddy. I am so giddy. So we're just going to do a couple of hunts. I haven't seen anything on Iceborne yet. I've been avoiding every type of spoiler like available. Every spoiler that's going anywhere I have been avoiding like the plague, and will probably continue to do so other than this beta up until the game's finally released. I want everything to be like just sight unseen. I want everything to be my first experience. I want to see everything for the first time. I call my cat Ty because my dog's called Ty. Just in case you were wondering. So we get 4 quests. So Great Jagras, everybody's seen Great Jagras. Well, everybody that's played Monster Hunter World has seen Great Jagras. Great Jagras is like the first large monster that you fight. It's quite an easy fight. The bighorned Banbaro. I have no idea what that is. Tigrex! Tigrex is back! That's a monster that I've always struggled to pronounce the name. I don't know if it's Tigrex, Tigrex. I've just always called it Tigrex. So Tigrex will do. Velkhana of the Frost. Velkhana? I have no idea. So that's a master rank, expert, intermediate, beginner. So we'll start off with something that we're familiar with. I haven't played in a while, so chances are I'm not going to be very good. Upgrading mantles. This adds slots for you can add slots to your mantles. Oh, there are so many things that I am excited about. Direwolf? There's going to be a direwolf, or is that just like a random thing? I don't know. Direwolf sounds cool anyway. Speed heal charm. Okay, I just want to change my equipment. I just want a different weapon. What? Do we have weapon sets? We do. So we've got a switch axe, light bow gun, bow, dual blades, lance, Dodogama lance could be alright, I guess. Insect glaive. We don't have anything else registered. So what skills do we have? We have attack boost on that one. So specialist, recovery up, agitator. Attack boost and slinger capacity. Wait, why are these item prolonger? Why does that have like a different icon to it? I don't understand this. I don't understand. What does that mean? It has a different icon. Like the squares are filled in different. Okay. Okay. So we're just gonna go with the standard equipment set. I'm not going to mess around too much. I just want a different weapon. So I main longsword. Well, more often than not. What is going on with the sharpness? I've got like half a white sharpness bit on the end. What does that even mean? Ogre's jaw. That looks cool. That looks cool. Can I preview that? Oh, that's so nice. Oh, so that's oh, what's it called? The monster that this comes from. It's a thing. I actually can't remember. It's like the thing with the snake fangs. Oh, I've drawn a blank. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. I've played this game a hell of a lot. I've played the entire series a hell of a lot. But it's been a good few weeks since I've played the game. So, and my memory's not the best at the best of times. And as I was saying, I am mainly a longsword user. I do dabble in pretty much every weapon available. I do play Monster Hunter quite a lot, and not to be like, I can use every weapon available. I'm the best. I'm actually not. I'm terrible. I'm garbage at every game known to man. But I dabble in other things. We're not going to go for a bow. Okay, so we'll start with something I'm familiar with. We'll start longsword. The Palico can stay as he is. He looks kind of cool. We like that. We like how the Palico looks. I don't know how many hunts we're going to get in this video. I'll try and get a couple done. Maybe 2, 3, maybe all 4. I'm not sure. Depends how long they take. The Great Jagras shouldn't take a great amount of time. Great Jagras, great amount of time. Also,
we've received eyewitness reports
Handler.
of our target, the
Handler.
Great Jagras roaming around these parts.
Handler.
So let's get right to it. Open up your map.
I know how to open my map. The Handler will be the death of me.
This is our current location.
You are the bane of my very existence.
Feet,
just let me kill things.
Can be found waddling back to its
Handler!
nest, scraping its big belly along the ground.
I know what I'm doing.
To this area here and search for any clues it may have left behind.
I know.
Once you've tracked it down, go and put a 3-star hurtin' on it. Oh, and one more thing. You're being timed.
I'm gonna put a 3-star hurting on you in a minute, lady. Can I eat? Where's the food deals? Whoa, why does my slinger thing look weird? I can't even remember the run button. Pay with money. I don't have money. We want meat platter because meat gives attack. Sorry, I skipped the little food cutscene. The food cutscene is like one of the best things in this game. It is amazing. I love the food cutscene. Also, my controls are going to be different because I do customize my controls very slightly when I play the game. Like my target cam. I don't like the target cam how it's set on this. I prefer how it was set on the old games. So I won't be using the target cam because I don't like it. Also, you can sprint using your analog. I don't like that either. I like to just press RB to sprint. Anyway, stop rambling on. Yeah, I don't need tracks. Great Jagras is this way. You know, if Great Jagras is in a different location now, I am not going to be impressed.
The scout flies will hide once the fight breaks out. Don't forget that.
Okay, well, I have officially lost the Great Jagras. I know it's usually around this location somewhere. Did eating actually do anything for me? I don't think it did. Alright, little Jagras.
The scout flies have locked onto the scent of the monster. Be on the lookout for more tracks or traces.
I don't need tracks or traces. I'm gonna pick them up anyway because I'm clearly lost.
This should work as slinger ammo. You can use it to hit things that are far away.
I know how to slinger ammo. There's apparently different moves and combos and such that you can do in this one as well. Sometimes Great Jagras goes over this way, so maybe it's over here. I'm gonna assume it's over here. I don't think it goes anywhere else. It's here, look. Okay, so we're all good. So on this game, if you've not played Monster Hunter before, you have a stamina gauge when you're sprinting around and dodging, and you can't really see it at the minute because it disappears when you're not in combat for some reason. But you have to manage your stamina. Not quite like Dark Souls, because your attacks don't use stamina. But evading, as you see now, consumes stamina. Sprinting, as you see, consumes stamina. You need to keep an eye on that. Also, the monsters generally hit really hard. It is considered a relatively difficult game, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. And the main idea of the game is to just come out and kill monsters, and then carve beautiful materials from the monsters to then fashion armor and weapons and other fantastic pieces of equipment that make your character look marvelous and more powerful. Hit it with my what now? Can I just do that? I can do that with my weapon out. Okay, what do I do? Oh my god, that is amazing. Okay, this is all new to me. I don't understand what I'm doing. I understand a lot about this, but some things I have no idea. Counter attack.
You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Look, I will tell you what hits I want to take head on and what hits I do not want to take head on. Okay, so you can also break the monster's parts, as you've just seen there. I broke the Jagras' head, and then the Jagras broke me right back. If you break the parts, then you get extra rewards in your rewards at the end of the quest. And extra rewards means more materials means that you can craft weapons and armor from the monster quicker and easier.
Your weapon is losing its sharpness.
I know my weapon's using its sharpness. I'm not very good at doing that counter attack very good. So what mantles do I have? Oh, the radial menu is not how I have my radial menu. I have a ghillie mantle. Where do you think you're going? Jagras, no. You are not going anywhere. Can I just... I can do that at any time?
You can move around it'll burn through your stamina.
This is amazing. Can I just grab hold whenever? So like if I roll now, can I do it again? I can do it again? And then can I mount from that? I have no idea. So what other new moves do we have in this? I completely fumbled that. I apologise. I'm not playing the best. Like I said, I haven't played for quite some time. It's going to take me a little while to get used to it again. I will be playing this a lot. I'll be streaming this a lot. And I'll try and either upload my streams to a playlist, or I'll just either try and have a playlist as well as my streams. One of the two things will happen. Oh no, I got belly flopped. I got smooshed. Why is this not dead yet? So I think with these slinger things I can set little fires on the ground, and then that'll do very minimal tick damage when it rolls over it and walks over it. Can be handy in some situations. I broke something else. Not quite sure what I broke. Every time is my chance, handler. It's always my chance. Do you not see how amazing I am? I'm actually not. At all. This thing should have been dead long ago. Did not time that well. So I'm going to do this move. It's not the optimum time to do that move, but I'm going to do it just to show it off a little bit. That's like a little special that you can do when your spirit meter... The spirit meter is the red meter at the top left that you can see now. It's red because I've just used... a special. When you have a level in spirit, that meter will glow white, then it'll glow yellow, then it'll glow red. You can use that special at any point when that meter's glowing. It's better to use that special when it's glowing red because you deal more damage. And then it automatically regenerates your spirit meter if you land the hit. Or at least it used to. They might have changed it in Iceborne, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's better to wait until it's red. It does a lot of damage. It looks really cool. And I like it. It's good. Sorry, I'm not the most informative person when I'm trying to concentrate. Plus, I'm having lots of fun. I'm just more focused on having fun. Excuse me. You're supposed to be going to sleep. Don't growl at me. Go to sleep. Do I have any bombs? I like to blow things up. Excuse me? Counterattack. Okay, so I finally nailed the counterattack. If you land the counterattack, as I just did then, you'll see that it gives you a full level of spirit. And then when you have a full level of spirit, as I was just saying, you can do this stabby jumpy thing, which is really cool. Doesn't quite look as good in a cave, but it's still cool. When the monster has been defeated, then you can claim some materials from it by carving, if the little ones let me do it. Okay, so the beta actually shows materials. It doesn't show potions or anything like that. If this was like an arena quest or some of the older demos, That'd just show like that you carved a mega potion or something insignificant. It wouldn't actually show an item. I think the last couple of demos have showed actual materials though, because I think it gives people a better feel for the game. Okay, so if you play the beta, which you should definitely do because it's amazing. Wait, I can ride small monsters. You can now try out the Raider Call. The new features Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Small monsters are still wild creatures, so they can't be fully controlled, but it's still useful to you on hunts and investigations. Talk to your palico at camp in the ancient forest or Hoarfrost Ranch. Hoarfrost Reach, sorry, I don't know where Hoarfrost Reach is, but I'm happy to go there. So obtain your own Raider Ride Call and try it for yourself. I need that. So, here's the official release date. Very soon. Very soon. Super excited. What on earth is that? What is that? Spoilers! Spoilers! Big Dragon! That thing looks cool. Sorry, I have seen absolutely nothing. That thing looks awesome. Go to the store to pre-order the full version. I have already done that. That's been pre-ordered since it was available. So, as you can see, I am immensely excited about this. So, can I do the little monster riding thing now? Re-edit your hunter and pelican? No. No. I'm going to fight something new. And then I'm going to fight the Tigrex. Because Tigrex. I like Tigrex. This thing strikes me as like a mammoth-y type deal, so I've got a feeling it's going to be quite slow. I'm going to pop a greatsword. I like greatsword. Greatsword's pretty cool. See how that goes. Probably not going to go very well. The greatsword, amazing in Monster Hunter World. The other games, still amazing, really powerful, probably the most overpowered weapon in the game. Always has been, probably always will be. Well, not the most overpowered, because you have like your heavy bowgun and sometimes light bowgun for certain situations that are obviously going to be a hell of a lot more powerful than anything else. But as like a general use weapon, the greatsword is generally the go-to weapon for a lot of people because it's easy to use, it does a lot of damage. It's difficult to master, but still easy to use. But they changed it a lot in World.
We've received eyewitness the target, so let's get
I don't
right
care.
to it.
Handler,
Open
I
up
don't
your
care.
map.
I know how to use my map. We've been through this.
This here is our current location.
I know. We have already done this. This map looks cool.
Try
I
heading
love
over
wintry
to this
places.
area here, and
So yeah,
search
the
for
greatsword,
any
it used to be
clues
all
it may
about
have
charge
left behind.
attacks. You'd just run up, you'd do a big charge
you ever get
attack,
lost,
and it'd land as a
consult
crit
your map.
because you'd have like a specific set tailored towards draw attacks. Like this is a draw attack because
Greatsword is a
the weapon was
powerful
sheathed,
close-range weapon.
and
Though
then
attacks leave
and then you
wide
draw.
Open, the payoff is well worth it.
And then in this game they changed it a lot because now it's more focused around combos, and the combos are amazing. Also, look at the effects in that snow! So the combos look really cool. The snow effects are amazing. I am coated in so much snow. Sorry, I really, really love good snow effects in games, and this is an incredible effect. I didn't want to eat, I want to make a snow angel! Okay, get on with it. Let's go. I'm gonna kill something new. I wanna kill something new, I wanna kill something cool.
Taking a dip in the hot spring will warm your core, making you invulnerable to the climate's harsh effects. It has healing properties too.
So is this... That's like a hot drink. So I don't need a hot drink. Do I have hot drinks is the question. I do. But now I don't need one. Okay, we're already learning all the pro tips. No need for hot drinks, dip in hot water. Just jump in, dive right in, we're all good. All gravy. So is that giving me like a healing buff as well? This map is beautiful. So, this is a Popo. This thing's been around since like way back in the day, back in like Monster Hunter 1? I think it was in 1. I know it's definitely in 2. Most definitely in 2. Because Tigrex used to eat them. Oh, what is that? That's adorable. What are you, thing? Ah! It looked like it was going to eat me. What is this thing? What? Is this what I'm hunting?
target. We gotta stay focused on what's important.
That is not what we're hunting. This is more spoilers. It's a fish. It's an icy fish. I had a feeling they were going to put something in like that anyway, because back in the other games they had Glacier Lagnacta, and that hasn't been around for a while, and in this one we have Levasioth and the water Levasioth thing. Oh my word, my brain need no work. Sorry, I need to talk to my cat because I want the ability to ride a monster. It needs to be done. Cat, let me ride a monster. Teach you how. Ride. Yes, please. Oh, so I can ride that cute looking thing that I just found? Give me the thing. Yeah, so they have the Vasioth and the other thing. Brain farty
really
off.
cut into your stamina. Perfect time for a nice hot drink.
Okay, so now I need a hot drink. Cool. Do I have to be near this thing to ride it? I'm assuming so. Or do I just like summon one? I just summon one. Cool. I have been wanting mounts in this game for such a long time. This way, mount. This. I said this way. You do not listen to a word I'm saying. You're cool, but you're not going the right way. So this just track the monster for me. That's cool if it does. And it's adorable. Look at it go. I love it. It's so fluffy. Go, Fluffy. This is your name now. Your name is Fluffy. You're my Fluffy, and you are to be Fluffy. Go, Fluffy. Is that my target? That looks like my target. I'm going to dismount Fluffy. Fluffy, you stay there and be safe. Oh, that thing looks cool. So this looks like a brute wyvern type deal. Not quite what I was thinking it was going to be. It's really tall. I knew it was going to have a big roar. So with the greatsword, another thing you can do is you can shoulder barge, and if you time it right, you can shoulder barge through enemy attacks and roars. The roar would usually flinch you. Okay, I don't know how to fight this. Okay, may need to concentrate on this a little bit more than I did for the other one. I have a Gillimantle Plus and a Health Booster Plus. Don't know what that means. Adamant Pill, Night Pill, Dusk of Life, don't know why I need those. Paralysis Knives are good. Oh, we have bombs this time. Well done, steak. Do I already have max stamina? We'll eat a steak anyway. I like steak. Everybody likes steak. We already have max stamina. That was a waste of a steak. Max potion. We already have max health, apparently. Okay, I am just wasting time at this point. We'll have some paralysis knives. Oh, dodge! Dodge, you are being destroyed. That thing has snowballs. This is no time for a snowball fight. This is hunting time. So, I'm not sure what's going to be breakable on this thing. I would assume its horns would be breakable. And I would assume the tail, maybe, will be cuttable. Okay, something broke. I'm going to assume the leg did not roll that. Oh, I do love me some tremors. Tremors are the worst thing in world. Not going to lie. One thing that they should have left how they were in the old game. I know how to potions. I didn't want to Gillimantle. In fact, no, we'll Gillimantle. While they figure out where potions is. Okay, so that's where potions is.
Hurry up before you get noticed again.
I know what to do, lady. So the Gillimantle just disguises you completely, which makes absolutely no sense. No, don't roar. Look right there. I was just about to destroy you with a big hit. Okay, so if this is a long quest, we're probably not going to have time to do much more on this video. I'll certainly try, but I can't see it being the case. So the reason the greatsword is now combo based as opposed to how it was before is because the final hit of the combo
The
deals the
monster
most
is on the
damage now.
move. Use
Whereas
the scout
before,
flies as a guide as you go after it.
any hit that was charged dealt more or less the same damage, as long as they were all charged to the same level. So if you used a crit draw set, then the first hit was always going to be your draw hit, so that would be your strongest. Oh, I wanted to do a slide. Oh, I did not want to do that though. I wanted to do a sliding attack. Ooh, what does the thingy deal? Oh, you have to be in quite close for that. Okay. What does this do with a grey sword? Never mind. That's not as easy to do against something bigger than a Jagras. Okay, I do not know how this thing fights. So that's another fun thing about Monster Hunter, and why I've been avoiding spoilers and such. Learning how the monsters fight, and figuring out what to do, and everything that the monsters do.
You won't be able to move. Monsters are fighting each other?
Okay, turf wars are good. Turf wars are good, because then the monsters will damage each other. Oh, so the other fish thing did that. And the other fish thing also got thrown at me, usually by a Baroth. Why can I still not remember that thing's name? I know it ends in Eoth. This thing's cool. Is it fallen down? I think it's fallen down. Either that or it's just stuck. So, this thing is more or less just like a barrel, but really cool. And doesn't have loads of steam coming out of its head. I apologise for people that don't know what a Baroth is. I'm just rambling about things that you don't actually understand. But I imagine most people that have played Monster Hunter will know what a Baroth is by this point, especially if you played World, because it's in
If you
World.
run out of stamina, you'll be winded and vulnerable.
This is a stamina thing I was talking about earlier. You need to watch your stamina, especially when you've been... Ow! Especially when you've been afflicted by ice, because ice lowers your stamina faster. And having your stamina lowered faster means you need to keep a closer eye on it, as you may tell. These flowers here, if you give them a little cut, they will heal you, which are always handy to have scattered about the place. Please stop throwing snowballs at my face. This is a challenging fight, I'm not going to lie. So the shoulder barge with the greatsword you can do straight from a roll as well, which is pretty cool. It does consume stamina. I only have 10 minutes left. This is tricky. This is really tricky. Okay, did I break the other horn? I did. I can't see this thing having much more fight left in it. Oh, and you can also block with the greatsword, which is nice when you're in a bit of a bad spot, like I was there. I expected this to be much slower than it is. Cut the tail, cut the tail, cut the tail! Yes! Tail be off. And then poison. Poison knives. All the poison! Quick before it leaves. Sling of Thorns are good. So if you cut the tail, then it allows you to get another carve sometimes too, depending on the monster.
Okay,
This one just won.
let's take those parts you carved back to base and use them to upgrade your gear or craft something new.
I can't do that in base. That's not how it works. Unless that's a new thing in World. Is that how it works in World? And this is working surprisingly well, playing this using the capture card. I expected this to be a hell of a lot more delayed than it is, but this is actually quite nice to play. I could do this all the time. This is going to make streaming this game much easier for me. Because before I used to have a setup where I'd got this all linked up to a TV and all sorts of things. This monster kind of reminds me of a Duramboros as well, which is another monster from one of the older Monster Hunter games. I'd like to see Duramboros return to this game because it's a pretty cool monster. And they basically have the body type down with this one anyway, so I don't see why they wouldn't bring it back. Seems like it'd make sense. I do realise that I've just dropped my Sling of Thorns to pick up some stones. I want the thorns back. The thorns are better. Please, please, just stop limping away. If I fire the slinger at it, I can slow it down. That usually makes it flinch, but I don't trust my aiming at this point. Plus, it's limping pretty fast. And if it goes to sleep, then I'm going to blow it sky high. I've got a feeling it's going to sleep in this area. This scenery is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I really do like this scenery. Oh, it's sleepy time. Time for to sleep. Where are my bombs? I don't know what else is breakable, so I'm just going to plonk the bombs there. I haven't put those in the best place. Ooh, I can aerial them. So I'm not going to do any fancy maneuvers. Oh, that didn't even work because I mounted it. Never mind. So I mounted the monster by mistake. Didn't even realise you could mount a sleeping monster. Okay, we're going to hit the tail apparently. I did not mean to jump to the tail, but that's what we're going to hit. So the key to mounting a monster is you just have to stab it until you've made it flinch enough. And then when you've made it flinch enough, you can do a big attack to bring it down. Whilst you're on the monster's back, it will flail around like crazy and try to throw you off. You can hold right trigger on Xbox or R2 on PlayStation, whatever it is on PC. I don't know, I've never played it on PC. To grip. And when you grip, that will consume less stamina while it's trying to throw you off. Or you can do what I did then, like if you rewind the video slightly, and while it's shaking one part of its body, you can just flick your analog or direction key, whatever it is that you're using, to jump to a different part of the monster, and then you're no longer on the part of it that it's currently shaking. And I find that that works easier, because then you don't have to stop stabbing it while you're holding on, you just jump to another part and carry on stabbing. It just seems a little bit more efficient. So I got another item set for taking that down, which is sweet, because then when I get world, I will have many more items. Then again, I've got plenty of items anyway. I made another character on Monster Hunter World and got it to around the point when I think all of these monsters are going to start being introduced, which is good. So I should be ready for, well, for anything really. I'm going to try Tiger X. Tiger X is something I'm very familiar with. I've fought many of these in my time. Not in this game, it's never been in this game. I'm very excited to see it in this game. What to use for a Tiger X? I'm not a big fan of the sword and shield in this game, which is a shame, because I absolutely love the sword and shield in more or less every other Monster Hunter game. I haven't played every Monster Hunter game. I've played the first one very briefly. Only very briefly. I've done literally a few hunts just on a friend's console. I started playing Monster Hunter 2 on the PSP, and I've played every single game since that, because I love it. It's amazing. It is by far my favourite series of all time, and I love it. If you've never played Monster Hunter before and you're watching this just to see what it's like, I highly recommend picking it up. It is definitely worth it. Oh, what to use for a Tiger X? Could go Jewel Blades, maybe. In fact, we'll go Gun Lance. I don't think I've ever used Gun Lance for a Tiger X, so I don't know how this is going to work. Mainly because I don't know how Tiger X fights in this game for a start. And I also don't know how the gun lance works in this game. Don't dare tell me to open my map. Handler, you will be the end of me.
Hunting a Tigrex, so let's get right to it.
Tigrex. It is pronounced Tigrex. She said it. You heard it here first. I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
This here is our current location.
Tigrex. Unless the handler's wrong. I'm going to go with the handler's wrong.
Try heading over to this area here and search for any clues it may have left behind.
Maybe I don't want to.
If you ever get lost, consult your map.
Maybe I want to go somewhere else. Where's my little dealie? I want to eat. I don't even know if I need to eat, but I'm going to eat anyway.
Yes!
Yes, indeed. Indeedy. Come on, give me the thing. Give me the hot spring thing. Do I have to crouch? Maybe I have to crouch. Maybe I just have to stand still. Can I jump down here? Nope. So there used to be shortcuts in these games as well. Like from base camp, you just used to be able to hurl yourself off a mighty cliff, and then you'd end up at the complete opposite end of the map. But all of that changed in World, because now there's no loading screens between areas or anything like that. It's just all linked together. The older games, each one of these little sections used to be an individual loading screen. It was kind of a nightmare at times, but I liked it. It was good. It's just, I don't know, it had its own unique charm to it, I guess. So, how is the Gunlands going to work? Also, I'm pretty sure there are many more new moves and things on this that I haven't figured out yet. I've heard things, I've been avoiding spoilers, but I've heard that they were adding some things and changing some things. I knew that they were doing something to the slinger. I'm assuming it's the grapple thing that they were doing to the slinger and nothing else. They may have done other things, I'm not sure. But I heard that they were adding new moves, and I'm guessing it's not just the grapple moves. It's got to be something else. I haven't figured any of those out yet. Hopefully I will in time. Where are you going, Scoutflies? Oh, and finally, do you see how the Scoutflies just spun my camera around then? Well, apparently there is now a setting to stop that from happening. Because when you finally learn where all the monsters spawn, and you don't need to do all this thing with the Scoutflies and you just sort of run straight there, when you see the monster, because you are ahead of your Scoutflies, and you finally see the monster, the Scoutflies then react and say, the monster is this way. But because the Scoutflies are behind you, it spins your camera around 180 degrees, and then it's like, the monster is behind you! And it's like, well, no, it's not, I see the monster. But apparently there's a way to stop that now, which is amazing. I've been waiting for that for so long. And Tiger X looks amazing. I'm still going to call it Tiger X. Oh! That was probably not the best start. Do I have a glider mantle? Glider mantle would be nice for this. I do not have a glider mantle. Okay, so Tiger X's gimmick is he charges like a freight train and throws things at you. And also when he roars, he hurts really bad. His roars do damage, which is unlike most of the monsters. I know what a gun lance is. Handler trying to teach me how to monhunt. I know how to monhunt. I'm not very good at it, but I know how. What is happening to my stamina thing? My stamina has a little bar at the side of it. A little down arrow thing at the side of it. I don't know what that means. Block! Okay, I didn't block. I forgot that Tiger X did the little spin deal. Tigrex. It's gonna get weird. Gonna be weird getting used to saying that. Do not like that spin with the gun lance. That is not a good spin. Okay, we got it that time. So with the gun lance, I'm going to do this because it's slightly quicker. You have this spear thing that you can fire off that I've just completely missed with. Oh, I'm dead. Am I dead? If I wasn't, I am now. What is going on? Why am I a big puddle of jelly? What was that? What was the puddle of jelly? What happened to being kitty carted back to base camp? I was a big puddle of green splooge. Whoa! T-Rex, calm yourself down for 2 seconds. Please! Please, you're making me look bad. Okay, this is going to take some practice, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, the little spiky thing I tried to fire, you can do at the end of the combo I was trying to do before. Oh, this is a difficult monster now. Well, it's probably not, it's just, I'm not used to it yet. It'll take a little getting used to. Oh no. I forgot he charges a few times and then bites. He used to get stuck in the wall when he bit. Kind of disappointed that he doesn't seem to do that now. Okay, Tiggy is hard. Okay, 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 do a dive. Just keep diving. Just keep diving and you will live. Diving is surviving. That's a motto I live by. Just stab it! Stab it! I love the grapple thing. The grapple thing is like my new favourite thing. There was a similar move that you could do with the switch axe, and I used to love doing that. So I think I'm going to do the grapple thing quite a lot.
That's a piercing pod.
I know what a piercing pod is. I am aware.
To target obscured weak points.
No. Thank you. So these little bugs hanging from the ceiling you can swing from. They're pretty cool. I like them. Oh, that was a bad time to sharpen. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. You see me. You see me. Dodge. 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 I didn't dodge. I did not dodge. Spoiler alert. I did not dodge. Slinger. Run. Do I max pop? No. No, no. We're all good. We're all gravy. Don't worry. Do not concern yourself. Health booster. Whoa. I know what it does! Okay, so now I died. Now I'm not a big puddle of green splooge anymore. Why was I a big puddle of green splooge before? I don't understand.
If you run out of health, you'll faint and be returned to the closest camp. Faint too many times and you'll fail the quest.
I am going to shoot you in the face. I'm going to grapple your face clean off and then wear it as armor. Too dark? Maybe too dark for Monhun. Maybe. But it is the handler. The handler... Lovely lady. Really annoying at times. When you're like... When you're on the same quest for a long time, like the same story point for a long time, and you just sort of grinding other things to get better equipment before doing the plot point that you're at, the handler repeats the same thing after every single quest that you do. What is all this? This looks deadly and spiky. Yeah, rolling it. Rolling it, that's always healthy for you. Yeah, she just repeats the same stuff, like, constantly. Ooh, get in that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so she does have points where she gets annoying. And I'm sorry to say that, but she does. That is like one of very, very few negative things I have to say about the game. Just the dialogue-y things. Where am I even going? The wrong way, clearly. Clearly the wrong way. I have a feeling I'm probably going to fail this one. But it's fine. I mainly just wanted to have a quick look at everything. I didn't intend to succeed. I just wanted to try things because it's all new and I'm excited. I'm like a little kid at Christmas. This is like my Christmas right now. It is amazing. Look how beautiful he looks in these amazing graphics. He's not all polygons and stuff anymore. The roar didn't seem to knock me on my back anymore, which is good. It stunned me for a long time though, which is not good. And now I'm stuck. Heal me, kitty. Thank you, kitty. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Woo! Okay. Tiggy, you are a nasty, nasty creature on this game. What did they do to you? Who hurt you? I mean, probably me in the previous game. Not in this one. In this one, you hurt me quite a lot. Frequently. Repeatedly. And I'm not a fan. Oh, why did I not draw attack? Block! Do I have any tricks up my sleeve to help me out? What is happening? What? Okay. Okay, he just fancied dipping himself in the floor. I see. I see. I mean, it's a perfectly normal thing to do. Everybody needs to do it from time to time. Just, you know, you just feel like sinking your lower half into the ground. And destroying half of a mountain prior to that as well. Oh, quick. So the thing I tried to demonstrate earlier was this combo. It's an incredibly lengthy combo, and then I completely missed with the spike. You can then fire that spike through the monster, and then you reload to load another spike. Or there's a quicker way to do it if you just fire off 2 shots, and then fire the spike, and completely miss again, because I am great. Please, please just slow down for 2 seconds. Oh, he's not stopping. Oh, he did like extra runs and then a spin. Can I just mount you, please? Block. Tag it, please. Please, just wow. They have changed you for the worst. I mean, for the better, because you weren't really much of a challenge prior to this. You were actually quite pathetic. You looked cool and everything, but as far as fighting goes, you weren't very good.
Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
And that is one thing. When this thing gets tired, it does really screw itself over quite a lot. Normally, it's supposed to fall down when it runs. It's not falling down. The fact that it's not falling down concerns me. The fact that it's still destroying me concerns me. There we go, now it falls down. Right, please, do the big shot. This is called a wyvern fire. That's like your most damaging thing with the gun lance. I probably shouldn't have done that at that point. I didn't expect it to retaliate quite so quickly. It was worth it, all for the purpose of demonstration of what not to do. How not to play the game. There will be a point where I can kill this and not be really bad. If you go into the tent on this game as well, this is...
your weapons and armor here. Make sure you're always prepped and ready for what comes next.
It's fine, handler. You tell them instead. You know? Don't worry. I didn't want to tell the people. It's fine if you want to tell them. So, because I'm doing really bad, I'm going to switch back to the trusty old longsword, because I'm out of practice with everything. I'm also out of practice with the longsword, but probably less out of practice with the longsword than anything else, so I feel that if I'm going to win with anything, it's going to be this for the moment. So I do just want this to be done at some point. Whether I win or lose, it needs to be done. I should have used my trap when it was hungry. I don't think it's hungry anymore, and it's leaving. Great. It no longer flies. It used to just like do an epic, incredible Hulk jump and then just glide to the next area. Now it just flies away. Now it just walks away. Just a casual stroll. It is a cool monster. I really like how they've designed it on this. It's a hard fight. I wouldn't really say a hard fight. It's a more challenging fight. I expected it to be more or less the same as he was before. But it's more challenging than I expected. Oh, he's stuck. He's got his teeth stuck on the thing. So you can still get him to bite things. Okay, so tails off. This is clearly going a little bit better already. And the face is broke. The longsword may be slightly overpowered, it may not, nobody knows. Maybe I'm just slightly better with the longsword, nobody knows. It's hard to believe that I'm good at anything with anything, so it's probably not that. I'll give you some poison, because you like poison, I'm pretty sure you do. Please stop firing things at me. Probably could have timed that better. Oh, probably could have timed that better too. Oh, he's stuck again. He's stuck. Quick, get another level of spirit. And then maybe knock it down. If I can break the wing, it will fall. It's probably a bit risky. I told you it was a bit risky. Oh, you get a lot of deaths in this though. Not that I have time to keep running back from base camp. because limited time limit, but you do get a lot of deaths. In Monster Hunter, you generally only get 3. So, I would be right now if this was online multiplayer, playing with other people, I would be the one that everybody was shouting at, and then I'd be swiftly kicked from the lobby because I'd have just cost everybody the game, and you know they'd be within their right to do that, I guess. To be fair, the Monster Hunter community is generally quite a decent community, and they don't usually kick people very often. You do obviously find the occasional toxic person. You find that in any game, any community, anywhere. It just happens. But I found that the Monster Hunter community is generally a really nice community. It's always been really good to me. Okay, please just stop everything that you're doing now. I don't even know how I timed that well. I did not time that well though. Do I look at the Tigrex, whatever it's called? Probably should be looking at that. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground and you'll live. Just run. Got the thing. He's stuck again. He really likes eating those things. I'm not even luring it towards them, it's just doing it of his own free will. He's just like, oh, tasty ice. How? I don't even know what hit me then. That was slight hitbox malfunction. That one wasn't. That was just me. I'm gonna stay down. The ice blight effects are really cool. No. Okay, so I cancelled out of my potion, which is probably not the best idea, but the cat healed me anyway, so it's fine. And then I stabbed the cat in the face to show my appreciation of the heal. I haven't taken a hot drink. I'm not used to taking hot drinks on this Monster Hunter. Hot drinks weren't even a thing before. There was cool drinks for when you were in like a hot environment, but there was never a hot drink. There was no need for it. And now all of a sudden the hot drink's a thing. Oh, and it missed! Uh-oh! And I didn't time that good either. I wanted to do a really cool slide in and then flip and stuff, and I just made myself look a fool again. Get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Heal yourself. I generally use the radial menu for most of my items, but I don't understand this radial menu. I don't understand how it's set up, and I don't desire to learn. They friended a new tail raider. Cool. I need all the help I can get currently. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing because this seems to work pretty nicely. Or maybe it doesn't. I broke the wing and it didn't even fall. That does a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie. But it's also risky. Risk reward, I guess. Oh, he's on one of those Volg things? Volg, whatever it's called. I'm assuming it's like a warg. Warg. I don't know how things are pronounced. What slinger ammo is that? I need the slinger ammo. Piercing pod. So apparently when I do the grapple, there's a way that I can use my slinger. Oh, right trigger. Okay. So I need to be on a part of it that isn't currently attacking me. Which, in the situation of this creature, isn't very easy. That's kind of cool. It didn't stop it though. I'm going to time out, so I'm probably going to fail this. Oh, and the other... This is the other creature. Ah, and I didn't get to see it.
But we'll try again soon, right? Right.
So off in the background was the other creature that's on this demo. I'm not going to have time in this video to fight that. But I am going to have a really quick look. I wonder if it's that. It might be that. If it is that, then that's cool. Is that an Elder Dragon? That's got the Elder Dragon body type. That definitely looks like an Elder Dragon. If that's an Elder Dragon, I'm kind of scared. That is pretty scary. That's good. That's cool. I like it. That's good stuff. Okay, so we're going to have a quick look. I will do another video on this at some point, and we will actually beat these final 2 hunts when I do another video. I'm not going to mess around changing equipment, but we will do another video and we will come back victorious. After practice. Need practice. Practice is important. As you can see, I'm very, very much out of practice. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the full release. I have been so desperate for more Monster Hunter content for a long, long time. And it's finally almost here. The anticipation is actually killing me. Do not do it to me, handler.
Open up your map.
I know what to do.
This here is our current location.
You don't say.
First, search for evidence of Velkhana, and then follow the scout flies.
Oh, really?
Then the hard part. Track Velkhana down and slay it within the allotted time.
No way.
And partner, be careful out there.
No, you be careful in base camp. Eating all the food. So, we're in Elder's Recess. This is the final area of what was previously Monster Hunter World before Iceborne, and the location of all Elder Dragons. And my scout flies are blue, so I am assuming that this is most definitely an Elder Dragon. Blue scout flies generally mean Elder Dragon or pony, but we'll come across the pony thing another time. I don't like the pony. The pony's not nice. So we're not going to do this full hunt. We are going to have a little look because I'm curious. It must be the thing that's on the cover art. I don't think they'd spoil something else that wasn't going to actually be in the beta. Look, I know, it's going to be down here. See? This is where you're luring me. Is it the thing? Hey. I don't actually know. I don't think it is. Or is it? It kind of looks like it. But maybe not. It's really slender looking. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Now it looks like it. Now it's mad. Well, not mad, but now it's in combat. It definitely looks like it. Do I have any flash bombs? I'd very much like some flash bombs. Or at least to be able to mount it. Okay, so there is a very high chance that I am not going to succeed against the Elder Dragon at this point. Very, very high chance. So as you could see then, it was trying to throw me off, and I jumped from its back to its head, and now I'm going to jump from its head to its back, and I'll just continuously attack, because you don't actually need to use the brace button. The only time I really use the brace button is if I want to hold the monster still while other people attack it, when you're kind of cheesing things like the behemoth or anything else that's difficult that you just want to hold still for a little while without it absolutely destroying everybody. It's generally a really good strat for when you're fighting the behemoth. This is a pretty cool monster. I like the design. I don't like the big spiky tail right to the backside. Or that. Wow, that was cool. Okay, you do some cool stuff. I am not gonna lie. You are a cool beastie. If there is... Okay, that was a little bit of Elatrion coming out in you there, with the little icicles falling down. Oh, please. Oh, I missed with one para knife, so I don't get the para. You hit kinda hard, I'm not gonna lie. No, don't roll back towards it, that's a bad idea. Yeah, so the only thing that concerns me about Iceborne is that the blight, so elements give you what's called a blight. So the ice blight drains your stamina quicker. And out of all the blights, I consider the ice blight to be the most annoying. Well, ice blight and water blight, because they're practically the same thing. They both affect your stamina. And I just can't do it. It's bad. So that is literally one of the very few things that concerns me about this. The fact that it's going to be introducing much more ice. And I imagine water alongside it. Because you don't have ice without water. This thing's cool. This is a cool fight. I like it. It's a very pretty dragon. That is very, very pretty. Oh, give me some stones, please. Please, please, stones. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it down, especially considering there's only 10 minutes left. But maybe I can get a sneaky little shot in there.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
I've already... Well, I didn't distract it. But I've already used the slinger. I was cleverer than what you thought I was, handler. Cleverer than you, lady. Handler, lady. Oh. And my other half is so much better at this game than I am, as well. And I find it a lot harder to play it on my own without knowing that she's got my back. Oh, I timed that really well. I don't know how, but I did. Generally, she keeps me alive a lot. And without that sort of safety net there, I'm not very good. Crystal Burst is amazing. I actually love Crystal Burst. What are you doing to me? Oh, stay there. Stay right there. That'll do. Did I get you? I'm pretty sure I got you. It said parts broken, so I must have got you at some point. Okay. Cat, any assistance would be lovely. Never mind. Okay, I broke something on the thing, so I consider that a victory. Would you like to set me up a Vigor Wasp deal? Oh, I've already used that. Okay, Vigor Wasp's there. Give me the Crystal Burst. Crystal Burst is great because it flinches things, like, really well. You use that to snap dragons out of doing attacks that you dislike. So I use it for Lunastra and Teostra when they're going to use their big, like, supernova typed attacks. If you time it right, you can shoot the Crystal Burst at them and it'll just snap them out of it. Okay. I am going to be Gloop. So the Gloop's a new thing. I'm guessing that's a new thing for when you have the healing cat. It didn't really help me because I had no stamina to get away. But I'm guessing that's a new thing for when you have the Vigor Wasp tool set on your cat. Maybe the Vigor Wasp now grants an extra life to some degree. Okay, so I'm pretty much out of time for this one. This video's already gone on much longer than I expected it would do. I really don't want to stop playing, but I'm going to have to. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to do more on this. I really, really can't. I'm so excited. But I had to record this as soon as I got home from work today because I've been looking forward to it for so long and I wanted my recording to be my first impressions of it. So I haven't even had a chance to play it with my other half yet, and she's waiting for me to have a few hunts with her. She's been waiting for so long and I'm keeping her waiting. I feel really bad. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe for more videos on Monster Hunter or anything else that I record, and I will see you next time.